11-year-old, you get really fascinated by it. What I found in school was I reached a point where the mathematics became a burden, and I wasn't as interested in mathematics as I was in, English and writing and that kind of thing. And so it's where physics starts to depend more on the math. I sort of lost at that point.
That's a fair point. I mean, there's a lot of good physics that you can follow just because it's really cool to think about.
Exactly.
Right, and after that, you're kind of done, right, and go on with the rest of your life. But at least it was in there, percolating.
Yeah, very much. I remember all those great experiments on Newton's laws you do with rolling little lead balls down the slides and things.
Back when they made things out of lead.
Exactly.
Before we knew that it would make us stupid and kill us all. Christopher Nolan. So he studied English literature in college. And so one of my big things is to get more artists interested in science so that they can fold the science into their art and take us to new places.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you wrote a novel.
Oh yeah.
That you're a professor, a cosmologist, not to be confused with cosmetologist, right? Just to be clear. All right, but you wrote a novel, but that's some artistic expression.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this idea that we have to choose at some stage in our lives is kind of silly. We go through this process where suddenly we have to decide we're going to be one thing or the other, when actually most of us are really a combination of those things, right?
But Christopher Nolan is right. It's the equations that really make science so dreary.
Oh, no. The math is so beautiful. I do understand.
No one's saying it's not beautiful. It just is strenuous.
No, it's such a way in, and it's such an exciting part of it. I love doing the mathematics, and I think that is exactly the fork in the road. You get to that fork in the road where you're mesmerized by the universe, you discover the math, you either hate it or you love it.
You get to the fork in the road and you pick it up.
Oh, you pick up the fork?
Pick up the fork. It's old Yogi Berra.
Sounds very meta.
Yeah. So the mathematics for you, apparently not for Eugene, is...
Let's just say not for artists.
No,
Let's not single me out.
Be, right. One doesn't need to be completely mathematically fluent to nonetheless bask in the majesty of the cosmos.
I mean, I love logarithms. I'm not an idiot.
Do you love logarithms to the base E?
I love them to base 4, base 7, and 12. Boom! I might be saying a thing that's right.
So, but what the equations do, if you want to take that one step deeper, it's like you part the curtains, this veil of the beauty of the universe, and there is the machinery operating. There is the language.
Yeah, no, I get we wouldn't have, like,